Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing this is like the start of a new series. I'm calling this my rainbow series because I'm going to be doing looks that are like, I'm going to be doing a look for each colour of the rainbow. So I'm going to do red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Why did I almost forget that then? That was so bad. So I'm going to do like a makeup look for each one of those colours and kind of like, you know, have each colour be like the focus of the makeup look. So today I've gone for like, to start off with like red. I was thinking about doing a red lip as well, but I thought it would be a bit too much. So I've done like an intense red, sort of smoky eye, and I kind of did it sort of grungy. I think like each one will have like a little bit of a extra theme going on as well to make them all quite different. Yeah, so this was kind of like a red sort of grungy look with a dark greyish lip, so you know, it's just a really wearable everyday look. No, I'm just kidding. This is a bit more intense I think for most people, but I think if you enjoyed it you could wear it on a night out or something like that. And I do want to do like a night out, a few more like night out makeup looks sooner or later, but I'll get around to it. So I hope you enjoyed the video and let's get into it. Okay, so I started off with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, and I also used my Collection Primed and Ready Hydrating Illuminating Primer. I really love that. You'll know if you've watched my March Favourites video, which is already up on my channel. So we're going to go straight in with colour correcting, because even though this is a red tutorial, there is a certain red thing on my face that it's not invited to the party, okay? So I'm just going to go in with this Collection Conceal and Light Like a Pro concealer sort of palette. It's like a very affordable palette. I've used this quite a bit. It's quite nice. They are quite thick in consistency, but they do seem to work quite well. So I'm just going in with this green shade here, and I'm just going to pop that on my chin, just to sort of neutralise it, and then it will just kind of like disappear under the foundation a little bit easier as well. I'm also just going to use a little bit of that on the sides of my nose. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this sort of blending sponge, and I'm just going to sort of tap this into the skin a bit, because I do find that because it's thick it can be a little bit streaky. So I just want to really sort of press it in so it doesn't sort of lift up when I start to apply my foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to go with my Real Techniques buffing brush and use this NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint in the lightest shade. I haven't used this in a couple of weeks, but I really do enjoy this foundation. So I've just got this on the back of my hand, and I'm just going in with my Real Techniques brush and sort of just blending it onto my skin. And I always just use foundation kind of in like a T shape. I usually don't put foundation on my like cheeks or anything like that. And when I get to this area, I'm just going to kind of like press it in, because kind of like made my voice go funny there. Yeah, I'm just going to sort of press it in, because we do have that concealer under there and we don't want to disturb the products that we've already put on our face. Okay, so next I'm just going in with my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I'm just going to focus under the eyes and obviously where I have any blemishes. Oh, I don't know what kind of shape I was doing there, but you know what, we'll go with it. Give myself a little concealer beard, you know, that's what's fun. I'm just going to blend that back in with the same brush. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and prime my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot, you know the drill with that. I'm going to go ahead and powder, and I'm going to use this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte powder. This has been staying in my makeup bag like since I got it. I love it. The coverage on this is really great, and the price is amazing. Like I think it's only like $5.99. I think I got it in Tesco for $5.99. Instead of, I didn't even go to Boots or Supermarket, I got it in Tesco because that's just where I was at the time. But yeah, this is in the lightest shade. And do you think they could have maybe made, this looks slightly lighter on camera, but like, do you think they could have made like another colour lighter than this? Just like, I don't know, personally. But I do like it. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this Collection Contour Stick in the lightest shade. I'm using a lot of Collection in this video, but yeah, it's affordable, it's good, I enjoy it. This shade, I would say if you're any darker than me, likely, if you're any darker than me, this is probably going to be too light for you. Like this is fair, like, you know. But it works for me, and I'm just going to blend this out with this Bare Minerals Full Flawless Face Brush, because my Real Techniques contour brush still has orange on it because of that like lion makeup look I did. If you follow me on Instagram you know what I'm talking about. If not, then basically I put an orange eyeshadow on my contour brush, which is not a smart idea because now I can't use it and I keep forgetting to wash it. I've been busy, okay? Don't judge me. So that's just kind of like a really subtle sort of contour. If you've got a darker skin tone than me, then you could use something a lot darker, but I personally really like using something quite light. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and contoured my nose a little bit. It kind of looks a bit wonky now, but whatever. I mean, I tried my best. So I'm going to go in with this, to start off with like my transition colour. I'm going to go in with Peaches and Cream from Makeup Geek. I'm just going to take it on a Smashbox fluffy brush. And I'm just going to pop this through the crease like normal. I haven't actually used this colour in a little while now. I don't know why, I've been kind of neglecting my little single eyeshadows. I've been kind of, I don't know, I've been kind of hopping in and out of like palettes that I haven't used for a while. Like I've been using the Naked palette a bit more, which I haven't really used much at all really. The kind of the issue I have with those palettes is that there's never enough matte colours in there for me. But then, I don't know, but the shimmers do work really lovely. And I do like the range of colours they have. Okay, so if you're feeling a bit brave and a little bit lazy like me, you can go straight in with the red. If you want to build up a darker colour first, or you want to use another transition colour, or go in with a cool brown, go ahead. But I'm just going to go in with it because this is what I want to do. So this is the Morphe the Morphe 35C palette, which are all matte bright colours. And I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to go in with this lightest red shade here to start off with. Okay, so I've picked this colour off my lid and I'm literally just going to sweep and pack it onto the lid and make it very sort of soft and smoky, and then I want to start blending it out and create sort of like a rounded shape. So let's just go in. I'm also bringing this same colour just on the outer lower lash line and creating a really sort of round, smoky shape. Okay, so I've just done the other eye, and now you want to go in with a big fluffy brush and just blend like your life depends on it. I mean, this is going to be a big eye look, you know, it's big, it's sort of like a controlled, messy, but that's kind of what we're going for here, because I want to do something kind of grungy, like a big, round, sort of smoky eye. I'm going to add some dimension to it later, and then it will look a bit less like colour, you know. I'm just taking the two lightest shades in that palette, which is like a white and then like a cream colour, and I'm just kind of blending that top line and just making it, the transition, a little bit smoother. Okay, so there's both eyes sort of on their way to being done. I've got all the colour on there that I want to, and I'm just blending it out with a big fluffy brush. It looks a little bit better in person than it does on camera. On camera I just kind of look like a bit like I'm sick, but you know, once we'll add other things and it'll look normal, I promise. Also, this looks like a very subtle red on camera. It's not in person, it's like a bright red. But I can't change it. Also, because we're not doing any liner with this look, you want to spend a while sort of blending to create like a really round, fluffy shape, because sometimes if you don't blend it out too much over here, it's okay, because you can kind of just, you know, you put eyeliner there. But with this you want to kind of spend a while sort of smoothing out the edges and just making it really sort of hazy and kind of grungy. You know what I mean? It's like a big sort of slightly rounded shape. I'm trying not to do too much of like a wing outwards. More supposed to be like, you know, kind of like following the natural shape of your like eye sockets. I hate the word eye sockets. It's really sounds creepy. Okay, so now I'm just going to take that same palette and I'm going to take a bit of this darker sort of burgundy colour, mixing it with a tiny bit of these sort of black shades, and I'm going to kind of deepen up the outer V of this eye look. I'm going to go with this Real Techniques brush, which looks like it's dirty but it's not. I did clean it off on my little colour switch thing. So I'm just going to go in with this colour here, and then I'm going to take a little bit, like a tiny little bit of black, and then just pop it to the edge of my crease. So as you can see, this really adds a lot more dimension and really like intensifies this eye look. Then it doesn't just look like one big flat colour because that's kind of what it was before. So I'm just going over doing the other eye, and I'm just, yeah, concentrating this on the outer V and the outer crease. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with my favourite Benefit mascara, which is Roller Lash. And like, I'm kind of going to put quite a lot on because we're not doing wing with this eye look. So I'm just going to apply kind of like, yeah, just a little bit more than I normally would. Okay, so I'm just going to mascara, and how can I forget the black eyeliner? So you just want to tightline your eyes, and I'm also going to sort of smudge this along the outer corner of the lower lash line as well. Okay, so I've just aligned my eyes with black liner. As you can see, it's really intensified the look, made it very, you know, sort of like smoky. Especially if you've got sort of like greeny blue eyes, this will really make your eyes pop. Like my eyes on camera are looking like pretty intense, or at least to me they are anyway. Right, so to round this look off, I'm not going to go in with highlighter just because... Or do I go in with highlighter? Should I do it? Because everything's going to be matte, and then I feel like I need a glow because I've got like matte eyeshadow and I'm using a matte liquid lipstick. You know what, we'll do it. So you're going to take some highlighter, you're going to put some highlighter on because you're addicted to highlight, and no matter what you're trying to do, you need some highlighter in your life. Okay, so I'm just going in with my Balm Mary Luminizer. I'm using it as kind of like a highlight and also kind of on my cheeks as well. Okay, so to finish off this lip look, I wanted to do like something kind of like greyish to go with the whole sort of like grunge theme. And I'm going to go in with Kylie's Dolce K. And yeah, I think it'll go quite well with this eye look. I'm really quite pleased with the way this has turned out. So I'm just going to take the lip liner. Oh, we're just like stuck for some reason. Oh, be right back. I better go and like sharpen it first. Does anyone else have that day when everything like needs sharpening in the same day? Like your lip liner, your eyeliner, just everything needs to be sharpened all in one go, and you're like, did I just run out of everything at once? I don't know. Right, so I'm going to go in with this lip liner. And I'm just going to fill it in my lips with the liquid lipstick. Did I mention? Oh yeah, this is in Dolce K if I didn't mention that. I don't think I did. Okay, so we are done. There's the lips all dried down matte. This is the dry as hell liquid lipstick, but I love the colour, so I'm not going to complain too much. So if you like this look, then feel free to recreate it. It's quite dark and intense and a little bit grungy, a bit smoky, kind of different because everyone's got an eyeliner on. But I really enjoyed doing this. This is an eyeliner that I used to do all the time. I used to be really, you know, like very into like a matte red sort of colour, and I'm really enjoying it today. So maybe I'll be wearing this look a little bit more often throughout summer, because this is a great look for summer, obviously. You know, it's so light and fresh. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, if you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment and subscribe, and if you've got any requests, please leave a comment down below. I'm really like inspired by this like rainbow series that I'm going to do, so if you like the idea of that, then give me a comment. Obviously the next one will be orange, so if you're a fan of this series, I will see you in the orange tutorial. Okay, thanks for watching, bye!